Hi, welcome back to a tutorial on how to dye leather using some different techniques. Today we're going to talk about how to use bubbles. Can you see the bubble imprint that you have on this? We're going to put bubbles onto our leather. So we're going to need gloves, paper towels, extra water, and in this case I'm going to need a bottle of it. Something to put your work on. In this case I'm just using a foil pan. I'm going to keep a spray bottle around just in case. You need your Veg-tan leather, a trash container, and most of all you need something to cover your work surface. For this we're also going to need some cups, some just disposable cups, doesn't matter what brand they are, and we're going to need some straws, and then we're also going to need some dishwashing detergent. Doesn't matter what brand, this is just what I had on hand. And then our colors. So for each color that I want to use, I'm going to pour water into my cup. I'm going to pour some detergent into my cup. And then I'm going to pour the color into my cup. Then I'm going to take the straw, and like a little kid, I'm going to blow bubbles. And then when the bubbles start overflowing the cup, I'm going to let it overflow onto my piece of leather. So let me wet this down, and I'm going to put it down on my work surface, and you're going to see bubbles. Let me lower this camera just a little bit, see if that helps. Out of air. So these bubbles don't want to overflow my cup, so I'm just going to kind of scrape them off and let them drip down onto my leather. To me that doesn't look like it has a whole lot of color in it, so let me stir it up a little bit more. And I'm just going to let these bubbles pop on their own once they're on the leather, and that's what's going to give you that bubbly look. So where did I put my, there it is. So I've got purple, red, and yellow. So let me just put some more purple in there. Stir it up. Might have a little too much water in here. Might need a little more purple dye. So let's try this again. Remember, blow out, not in. Now with this, I can see the purple that's in the bubbles, and that's what I want. You can do this with as many colors as you'd like. You can redo it. You can put layer colors on top of colors. You can section colors off. You can do this however you'd like. I'm sure you're getting some great views of the top of my head. Sorry about that. And I'm making a mess. Big surprise. So we're going to let these bubbles pop on their own. I have a ceiling fan going on right now, so that's why the bubbles are kind of wobbling all over the place. feel like putting yellow on it today, so I'm just going to leave the yellow to the side and just do the red and the purple. I'm dying to see what it turned out like. Come on, pop. Come on, you can do it. So try not to go in there and manually pop the bubbles, because you want that color, that texture, that bubble look to show up on your leather. It's tempting though. It's like Christmas. You want to open it early. But this one we can wait on. We'll just have some patience. Or we'll try to at least. Now that all the bubbles have popped, I'm going to take a paper towel and just kind of dab off any excess color. And then because we use the soap, you will want to spray this down. Don't wipe, because you don't want to wipe any of that color off, but dab the leather to try to get some of that soap material off of there. And do this a couple of times. Let it fully dry before you use it, and don't forget to seal your leather. So what do you think? You like the bubbles? I think it gives it a pretty cool effect. So like and subscribe, and we will see you at the next video.